Hey, this is Malika of Evanston Live TV, and we have with us a very special guest. They call him Dr. A. I would say his actual name, but I can't roll my R's. Dr. Amarante. Did I say it right?
You got it perfect. But that's the way it's completely fine as well. It sometimes it's hard to roll the tongue to make the R sound, but it's completely okay.
Dr. A. So he is a dentist. He has his own practice, and how Dr. A and I, how we encountered one another was actually recently. Some women on my Evanston Live TV page, they were debating with me about wearing masks, the importance of wearing a mask during this time period. And for the life of me, I could not understand, why are they attacking me about, they're questioning my credibility over an image that I put up that really was just demonstrating it's safe, it's safer, it's more helpful to wear a mask than not during this COVID-19. And these women just, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. So Dr. A, Dr. A, he was like the same voice in the thread, you know. And so he had reached out to me. I saw his video, and he had actually done a video days prior, the importance of wearing a mask. He's a dentist. They've been wearing shields and masks since the beginning of freaking time, being in healthcare. So obviously, Dr. A, explain to the people what happened. I'm still like, what?
No, yeah, it's what's a little overwhelming to see it, because it's like the whole point of wearing a mask, and that was my debating since the whole thing started. The whole COVID-19 showed up. I think like a mask should be mandated in the beginning, but the concern for mandating masks was because of the population, like the hospitals, the health workers, they needed the PPE. So we could not say like, hey, it's mandated to everyone. And all of a sudden we're missing for the most important people now, like the heroes, the ones that are working in hospitals trying to save lives. So, and I completely agree with that situation, but they are saying now, like, hey, use the mask, use some coverage, can be a cotton mask. It doesn't have to be a surgical mask, the one we use. But I've been doing dentistry for 15 years. I can count on my fingers how many times I got sick, because normally I don't get sick. And then the reason is because I'm really aware, like, how to keep well protected. And like, I'm among like a numerous amount of patients. Some of them, they came with tuberculosis, and they even never told me about it. And then all of a sudden they came like, hey, I'm diagnosed with tuberculosis. Like, hey, we should be careful with that. But why I didn't catch? Because I was wearing a mask. My staff was wearing a mask. And so we are like, as a dentist, we've been with a great amount of diseases surrounding us, and we have to use properly the PPE, the mask, the gloves, so we can kind of protect ourselves and protect the patients as well, because we don't want to cause contamination. So the main thing for us is just like, not only to use it, it's how to use it. Because a lot of people, yes, they're saying, I have the mask, but they're not properly used. And that becomes dangerous as well, because then you can contaminate yourself and contaminate others. Yeah, but it was funny to see the situation, like debating was basically like a picture, like in the person was debating the numbers. I was like, hey, the whole point is not forget about the numbers, forget about the 70%, the 1.5%, whatever number you saw, but I see the picture as a whole, and then check and then like appreciate the information that she's putting out there. So that's why I would say like, thank you for putting those information for the Evanston population, or who else is to look at your website or your Facebook page. It's a great source of information. So again, thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. And I was so grateful, and I get people like that come at me, and it's just, clearly it's ridiculous, like what they're saying. But, I'm like, why am I even debating with these people? So it's like, what am I doing? This lockdown, I'm so bored that I'm debating right now. So, yeah, it was interesting, but thank you.
But yeah, you can be sure that we have a lot of people appreciating.
Thank you. And I'm like, do they realize that they're promoting people not wearing a mask? That's not saving anybody. That's not helping anybody.
Uh-huh. I completely
So
agree.
it's interesting. But thank you, Dr. A.
No, my pleasure. My pleasure.
So you know now, because you came to my defense there, you have to become my dentist now. So
Thank you. It will be my pleasure, believe me. You will really enjoy.
your
We
teeth
try to
are
make it fun environment, like being a dentist for 15 years. I normally tell like I've been seeing almost it all. I cannot say it all, but I've been seeing almost it all. Patients that get really scared, and then I can tell you when they come to us, they kind of yes, I enjoy here, they kind of have fun. So that's a good thing to hear, and then I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
your teeth are perfect.
Yeah, believe it or not, it is a result of dentistry as well. I was not born with those teeth, like those are not veneers, but it definitely was the result of braces, whitening, shaping, cosmetic shaping that I did myself. A lot of dentistry here to get to this point. So if my teeth can get to be looking good like this, I would say yes, people definitely can get a nice smile.
Yes, it's perfect.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You got that Hollywood smile.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, a lot of people they think it's veneers or like the porcelain veneers. Like, no, those are mine. But yes, has a lot of work here that we have done it.
Okay. And
So,
how long have you been in practice? Because you look young. You look like you're about 17, 18 years old.
believe it or not, I get a lot of times patients asking this question. So this year I'll be 38 years old. So I'll be 38, and then people will still believe that I'm 20. I just graduated. I was like, no, it has been 15 years as a dentist. So I was born and raised in Brazil. In Brazil, I'm an oral-facial surgeon. So when I came here to US, I did like all the dental school and specialty in Brazil. So when I came here to US, I went back to dental school. So I did dental school twice. So at that point, I decided to move forward with the cosmetics and general dentistry. So, but the beauty of it is just like I still can help my patients with surgeries when they need. So basically, patients can get the good of both worlds. So, but it's been 15 years as a
Wow.
dentist.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
but thank you for the compliment.
Yes. Yes. Oh my
I
gosh.
do appreciate that.
He looks so young. So what made you decide to pick dentistry?
So dentistry was always my decision since probably when I was 8, 9 years old. And
Wow.
then my mom and dad, they never believed that I would go through with that because they're like, no, probably it's just a child thinking about the profession. But I kept along. And then once I moved here to US, I could not, I've been in US, it's been 10 years. So when I moved here to US, I could not see myself doing anything else. So that's what I love. I love dentistry. I love what I do. I love seeing my patients and then missing them a lot. So at that time now that I'm like not seeing them, some of them I'm calling through the phone and they say like, hey, how you been doing? How everything works? How it's going so far? It's great just to see them so happy to hear my voice. It makes me think like, yeah, it's a great profession. I love what I do. So, but yeah, it's been a long journey to get to this point, but I do not regret. And then there is, you can hear now a lot of talk about dentistry here. Now we are considered one of the most dangerous profession out there because we are like literally very close to the source of the problem, the source of COVID. But would I give up on dentistry? No. I'll find ways to protect myself. I'll find ways to protect the patient, my staff. And then we have ways. The American Dental Society it's already like very strong about educating the dentists what to do, what not to do. And then I see there's a lot of guidance going out there, and then we'll be safe. And patients can feel safe. So we are adding a lot of components in the dental office, so can kind of capture the aerosols that will be formed in the air because of the whole drilling thing and all those things. But we'll be putting all those, adding all those components to the dental office that you make patients safe again.
Wow, wow. So I know you were telling me you because you're filming from home right now. You were going to film from the office, but you all are doing work at the office, which we're going to do a follow-up because I would love for the audience to see your office and see your
No,
action.
definitely do that. And so today I was considering even going to the office so I could show the office for show things that we've been doing in the office, you know, to keep patients protected. But we definitely can do a follow-up video. It's my pleasure. It's definitely my pleasure.
So, like, what are some of the things that you've had to change in the office because?
So one of the hardest things now is being like because we would see multiple patients in the office. So nowadays it's been really hard, and then we are seeing strictly emergency patients in the office now. So again, for whoever is watching this video now, you're more than welcome to contact me, and I'm here to help you. So you see emergency patients, we cannot leave patients in pain and let them go to the hospital because then the risk of contamination will be much higher. So we want to help those patients, you know, even though it's mandatory, they stay home, the stay-at-home order is out there, but we as essential providers, we can provide help to those patients in emergency situations. We'll talk about pain, any concern, trauma. You definitely anyone's more than welcome to contact me. And then for now, like all the calls has been forwarded to my cell phone, so I'm guiding the patients to what to do, what not to do. And sometimes they don't even have to come to the office. You know, sometimes hey, well, this thing can wait, so you don't have to take the chance of coming to the office. But if it needs to see me, yes, I'll be there for them. And then we are adding, so with a lot of like patients started and a hand sanitizer for them. So now the team and the staff will stay with the shield. We have the N95 mask for us. So because we are in contact with different patients, so we don't want to contaminate them as well. So we want to protect them. So we end up protect us. So because we're very close to the mouth. So we have a N95 mask for the staff. We have the shields, we have the glass, the disposable gowns, all those things that we're adding. And also some high volume of suctioning. So we each operator they have two, and we're adding now an extra facial one, like you know, it'd be on the face. So all the aerosol produced throughout the procedure will be captured by this device to keep the patient safe. For the next one, won't be great amount of aerosol in the air.
Wow. Okay, that is a lot. That
Yeah,
is
I
a
know.
lot. But it's comforting to know
We
that
try our
you all
best.
are that you're just going extra to make sure everybody's safe and
Mm-hmm.
protected, including yourself.
Yeah, we are definitely trying our best. You know, it's not gonna be something easy, but we have to do it. You know, we have to keep everyone safe. And then again, like that's what I love doing it, and I'm not giving up. You know, I'm not giving up. It's gonna be a dangerous profession to be, and then but my team is all well connected, and then everyone is on the same page. Everyone is just like eager to go back to the office and help patients. And then one thing that I see now that I would like to put this topic out there, like you know the danger, like it's a COVID-19. It's there, it's unknown. We don't know what the final result yet. And then, but we can see already that whoever has hypertension, diabetes, you know, heart conditions, those are the patients that are suffering the most. So those are the ones with the risk of death. So, and that's why we are afraid of the death. So, and then we all know how well connected the mouth is to your body. So we know that gum disease it's linked with heart condition. It's linked with the diabetes. So we get the point to just like, in a lot of patients, they don't know, I know, and like, I'm trying to educate as much as possible my patients and showing them how important it is to keep them, the the mouth really healthy. You know, the oral health is really important. And then if you think about it, like now we have the first wave of the COVID, the coronavirus. So we don't know if we're going to have the second wave. When will the second wave be? We don't know. So what we wanted is just keep everyone safe. So after this whole first stage goes through, so I'm like eager to tell everyone, go to your dentist. You know, I'm here to help you if you need me. But I look for them and say, hey, check my gums. Check if I have gum disease. I want to be healthier because if you have a healthy gut, so definitely it can help you. If you have diabetes, your glucose levels will go down. If you have heart problems, you get things well, like better controlled. I'm not saying that will cure your problem, but I'm saying like definitely it's going to help you. And if you don't have those diseases, we'll prevent. The new research came up now. What was about the Alzheimer's, like in gum disease as well. They found some like bacteria that's connected to the gum disease in the brain of people with Alzheimer's. So it's a link. I'm not saying that's the cause yet, but I can tell you that's completely linked. So it's really worth it to prevent. I'm very strong about prevention, 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 and prevention. That will help the most. If you talk about the COVID, wash your hands, prevention. So everything about prevention.
Wow. I didn't know so much was connected from that, your gums, that's connected to
Mm-hmm.
your heart and, your blood levels with, in my family, we call diabetes the sugar, that it's all connected. you
Yeah, exactly. The sugar.
that
It's
it's
really
all
what it is.
wow. I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Wow.
I'm happy that I could get here and educate people, about this. And as much as we can get people educated about prevention, I think we should. I know the same situation with the whole coronavirus. So if the people were washing their hands more often,
Mhm.
so the disease would not be the way it is right now. Touching face, we are constantly trying to touch our face. Like when we don't say don't touch your face, and that's when you feel like itching, and then you
Right.
and it's like, oh, I have to touch it. But there is like some research out there saying that we normally touch our faces between 16 to 23 times in an hour. So and then yeah, it's we don't think about it, we just do it. So, and now I would say like to everyone, just try to keep safe, wash your hands, wash your hands. I cannot tell you enough. Just wash your hands and then avoid touching your face, avoid touching your mouth. Some patients, they go to the office and they're like, doctor, I feel something right there. And it goes the finger straight out. They're like, no, you just came from the street, just your hands are not so clean. So don't touch your mouth.
What would be the one thing you would tell people right now? So we know, to wash your hands, um, but like with the masks and what's another message you would want to leave with people? We're definitely bringing you back because I want to see
Thank
your
you.
office and
Thank you. Appreciate
um,
that.
yeah, I mean, I could just tell that you are very passionate about
I am
practice.
definitely can tell. Yes, I
Yeah,
am.
yeah, you are very passionate. Because I was looking you up, and that means so much to a person.
No,
Because some people just get
thank you.
into some professions, just for the title and the prestige and the money. And I can tell you actually care.
I love it. Yeah, I love what I do, and I care for my patients. I tell them like you just need a phone call, and then you'll be part of my way dental family. And then it's so amazing to see the transformation of patients become scared and they come like with like not smiling, and then you see at the end, like I tell them, yes, the money is important. I get it, but I know seeing you smiling that way and showing me how happy you are with whatever I did with my hands, makes me happy. Makes me very, very, sometimes even emotional. I had patients crying. I was like, was the patient crying? Was me crying? So yeah, but it's amazing, like this profession. So it's not COVID that's gonna get me out of it. I'm here. I'm here to stay.
All right, all right. And
So,
so,
and then you asked me about like one thing that I want people to be aware of, like try your best to wear the mask right. Like as there is a video there, like that I put out there, and then you are more than welcome to watch that video. It's helpful. We show you like, hey, don't touch it when you have the mask. Don't keep your nose out because that you're not protecting yourself. Don't keep touching the front face because then everything that's dirty outside will be in your hands again. Or if your hands are like, if the mask is too clean and your hands are dirty, then you're like getting the mask dirty again. And again, gloves, another thing that we see out of the streets. people are wearing gloves, and then all of a sudden they're grabbing snacks and eating again with the same glove. And they're just like, no, 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 please. You're not protecting yourself. And at the end, please throw in the trash because you don't want to only protect yourself, you want to protect others. The whole point here as a community, we have to think about everyone else. We cannot think about only protecting us. How can I protect others? So in leaving masks out there on the floor, someone will have to catch those masks to put in the trash. And so is that fair that that person can, they'll be catching that, like that gloves or masks on the floor? Is that fair that that person might get contaminated? You know, let's keep it clean. Let's keep it safe.
Got it. Got it. Thank you. Thank you so
No, my
much,
pleasure.
And
Thanks again for the invite.
thank you. Thank you for, I'm kind of glad that happened with those women on the Evanston Live TV Facebook page, because I wouldn't have encountered you. I wouldn't have met you. So
now I have the opportunity.
thank you so much for being that voice of reason, an expert on the page to let people know, yeah, it's important that you wear a mask. We've been wearing them for years. There's a reason
Yes.
why
Yes.
healthcare workers wear them. So now you need to wear them too. Thank you. And thank you with all the information that you share with us today. So I'm looking forward to our follow-up, because I would love to see your office and just learn more.
You're more than welcome. You're invited to my office now.
Well, we're looking forward to it. Thank you so much, Dr.
Thank you. Pleasure seeing you. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Okay, you all, this has been Malika, Evanston Live TV, and that was Dr. A. I am so looking forward to learning more about his practice. Let me tell you, it's rare that I debate with anybody on social media, but that day, I don't know, because, you know, we're on lockdown. I got a little more time on my hands. So yeah, I engaged with these women who were debating about wearing a mask, or the percentage that a mask can protect you. I was like, what difference does it make? The point is, it's helping. You know, it's helping to save lives. So he was the voice of reason there, and checked him out, looked up a video he had done prior to, and he discussed the importance of a mask, wearing a mask, and he's an expert. The man has been a dentist for 15 years. He knew he wanted to be a dentist since he was 8 years old. So, you know, I'm more apt to listen to him than these women who live somewhere around here, just debating for the sake of debating. But you all stay tuned. We're going to learn more about Dr. A, and, you know, get some more advice about our dental health, and how his office is really protecting his patients as well as his staff during this COVID-19. So you all stay tuned. And again, be safe out there. Follow the guidelines. Stay well.